Good. Well, technically it's still morning. It's right at 11:57 a.m. Happy Monday. It is technically Easter Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. It was a beautiful weekend. It looks like a beautiful day again today. I hope everyone was able to enjoy some sunshine and get out in the yard with your kids, family, and friends. It was my grandbaby's second birthday yesterday, so that was fun. All right, so down to business. If you don't already know, my name is Lisa Terry, and I am the Director of Financial Management and Education here at Financial Pathways of the Piedmont. I actually forgot to do my Monday Money Matters last Monday, but that's okay. I think everything happens for a reason, and today, actually, with what's going on and the recent programs that have been released and going live in the community, was a perfect opportunity for me to talk about that today and the part in which Financial Pathways of the Piedmont plays in that. So today on our session of Monday Money Matters on Monday, April the 5th of 2021, I'm going to give you a little information on the RUMA program. RUMA is for Rent, Utility, and Mortgage Assistance. It was through a funding source through the CDBG coronavirus funds that were obtained by the City of Winston-Salem. It is to provide direct financial assistance for residents of the City of Winston-Salem who have been impacted, financially impacted by the, obviously, the coronavirus, COVID-19. And it is to help folks cover arrears, past due amounts in their rent, utilities, or mortgage. Now, Financial Pathways of the Piedmont, as a HUD-approved housing counseling agency and also experienced in handling mortgage situations, mortgage payment programs from the past with the recession back in 2008 through about 2018 through that program, we are providing just the mortgage assistance. And so just to go over a couple of eligibility criteria and some information, there are other programs that are also available, ERAP, so that's going to be a bigger pot of money that will be out there that's eligible for all residents within Winston-Salem, Forsyth County. But this particular program today that I'm talking about, RUMA, is for residents within the city limits of Winston-Salem. And I realize that does eliminate some of our community. Unfortunately, this is the funding guidelines for this particular pot of money in which we need to follow. So, of course, with all federally funded programs, there are eligibility guidelines and criteria. Of course, the one big one is that you must be a resident within the City of Winston-Salem. Your property must be located within the City of Winston-Salem city limits. You must have experienced some type of economic hardship due to the pandemic, COVID-19. And that could be quite broad, but in essence, reduction in income, which is probably the most prevalent hardship, or it could be an increase in expenses due to the COVID-related hardship, layoff, furlough, someone in the household lost a job, just so many different things that can contribute to the economic hardship of the pandemic. Household income, and please pay attention to the fact that I did indicate household, so it's not just one applicant. It's the household income must be at or below 80% of the area median income. You must be already past due on your mortgage. Now, anything that I indicate with regards to eligibility will be the same for renters and for utilities, but specifically since Financial Pathways of the Piedmont is only providing mortgage assistance, I will probably make more references to the mortgage itself, but the eligibility criteria does carry over in the other areas as well. So the whole premise of the program is to cover arrearages, past dues. And so those have to be looked at first. So if you're not at least 1 month past due on your mortgage, rent, or utilities, then you are not eligible. The applicant must be named on the mortgage. So you have to be on the mortgage needs to be in your name, and you have to be the applicant for that mortgage assistance. All payments are going to be made directly to your mortgage servicer, the mortgage company, or the mortgage lender. Per the City of Winston-Salem, right now, Financial Pathways, we are not processing utility payments currently, only mortgage payments. I'm not sure if that will change, but right now it is just mortgage payments. However, we can still input the utility payments. That way it's already in the system for when you make contact with the agencies that are providing the utility assistance. Unfortunately, the mortgage assistance does not cover any non-escrowed property taxes, homeowner insurance, or homeowner association dues. Assistance is also, like I said, targeted for arrears first. There is the possibility of future payments, but we have to focus on arrears first. We can't pay anything future. We have to focus on arrears first. All members of the household are included in the application, and all income sources for the adult household members over the age of 18 are required, regardless of whether or not you are related to the homeowner or not. Financial Pathways provides the mortgage assistance. As I said, we are a HUD-approved housing counseling agency. Sunnyside Ministries and Harry Veterans, they are assisting with the rental and utility assistance. There is one online portal that's web-based through the City of Winston-Salem. It's called Neighborly. All applications, regardless of whether you as a homeowner or tenant or someone that is behind on utilities, whether you put your information or application in directly or whether an agency does it for you, all applications must go through the Neighborly portal. It is a very comprehensive application process, and there are going to be required documentation that have to be uploaded into the application portal, which means that if there are barriers in being able to do that, that's really where you're going to need to lean on us and let us assist you in that process. I can tell you that as of this morning when I checked the portal, there have been over 1,000 total applications submitted thus far. However, there's still like 849 that are in progress, which means they have not been fully completed and submitted. So I am anticipating that there will probably be a lot more need in hands-on with regards to helping folks get those applications submitted and the proper documentation uploaded, because it does have to be legible. We have to be able to see it, read it, and account for all monies that are going to be spent or sent out on behalf of a mortgagee. And so if those things are hard to come by, then that's definitely where you'll need to lean on us to be able to scan appropriate documentation to be able to get that uploaded into the portal. So if you have difficulty in doing that, that's okay. If you are one that have started your application, but you're not sure you can complete it on your own, that's okay. You need to contact us. If it's for mortgage assistance only, contact Financial Pathways of the Piedmont. Let us know that you've already started an application in the portal, because then we can go into the portal directly, assign you to a counselor here at the agency, and then move forward with getting an appointment scheduled. All of our appointments are being handled over the phone. If documentation or when the documentation is required, we can receive that either by fax, email, scan. You can drop it off. Even though we are not seeing clients face to face, you can come by and drop off documents. We will be equipped so that if copies are needed, you are able to make those copies. So just know that we are trying to do all that we can in order to process very complete application so that we can provide the assistance that has been set aside for us to do so. We cannot make any kind of decisions on an application until we have a completed application and all supporting documentation, so that's going to be critical. And just be mindful that that is the case, that until it is a completed application, we can't move forward with that. And so sometimes it may take a couple of extra days in order for you to get that documentation to us so that we can get it submitted into the portal accordingly. If you're unable to perform any part of the application online, if you're just not, technology, internet savvy, or just comfortable with that type of thing, that's okay too. Still call us for the mortgage assistance, and we will still schedule an appointment. You'll get a paper application so that you'll be prepared with all of the documents that we need to have. You'll be instructed on to get those documents and application back to us, and then we will schedule that phone session so that we can complete that application at that time. As far as mortgage payments, as I said, they will be made directly to the mortgage servicer, lender, or company. We will be making check runs for bill pay on Tuesdays and Wednesdays of each week. And follow-up appointments may be necessary if additional assistance is needed, and or just to check in to see what your recovery process is in moving forward beyond this short-term or sometimes long-term financial crisis. There is a cap on the assistance of 6 months total. Again, those are the guidelines for the rental, utilities, and mortgage assistance program through the city of Winston-Salem. Again, Financial Pathways of the Piedmont, located here at 7820 North Point Boulevard, Winston-Salem 27106. We are managing the mortgage assistance of the RUMA program. All applications must go through the portal, but again, if you're unable to do that, we can assist you with that process. We will have information, we already have information on our website, financialpaths.org /RUMA. You can also go to the link for the portal through the City of Winston-Salem website as well, which is cityofws.org /RUMA. Or you can contact us at 336-896-1191 and let Michelle, our appointment scheduler, know that you are interested in the mortgage assistance, whether you have or have not started your application online, so that we will know to pull your application and assign it to a counselor here, because we want to prevent duplication. If you've already started it, we don't want to duplicate another application. And then we will guide you through that process. I hope that this will enlighten you all, that you will spread the word, that you will let your neighbors know, family, friends, church members, groups, etc., that this assistance is available. Again, the RUMA program, the Rental Utility Mortgage Assistance Program for City of Winston-Salem residents, and Financial Pathways is managing the mortgage assistance portion of this program, and the rental and utility is through Sunnyside Ministries and through Harry Veterans. But again, if you start your application through the portal, it will get assigned to the appropriate agency. If you have any questions, you can also email us, help@financialpaths.org. And again, my name is Lisa Terry, Financial Pathways of the Piedmont. I hope this information has been helpful, and we are here to serve and to help everyone get through this pandemic. And I hope that everyone enjoys your day. And again, if you have questions, please give us a call. Thank you.